When you start realizing you attract the same kind of men, it's built up on daddy issues.
I don't like guys that phone busy.
Yeah,
You're not busier than me.
Those guys that never want to call it something.
I should just be with your dad. You can't say yes to gifts too quickly.
So, as Demz, that doesn't mean you should not say no.
How does the girl know that the guy is listening her?
Time is going.
Yeah.
Hi loves and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we're having a little girls day. I'm here with who?
Frances Theodore, aka FT, aka Princess of the World, aka Queen of Everything. Her.
I love that. And our president.
Pregnant's wife. I can't do all that hard work, but I'll be the wife. Yeah.
Soft life, right?
Soft text.
Soft life.
Miss Demz to the world and back. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, loves, I have these two amazing creators on my channel, and we're going to be discussing. What are we discussing?
You tell us.
I'm going to be dragging men.
Wow.
Joke. Well,
Yeah.
I guess we're going to be talking about types of men to avoid in your 20s.
Yeah.
We are in our 20s, right?
Yes.
And we just want to give some tips.
Yeah.
We're not professionals, you know?
No,
If you see no red flags this year. So if
None.
you see these red flags, what do we
Run
do?
away.
Run.
Go away.
I don't agree with that statement.
Okay, what do
We
you
are professionals.
I was going to say that. Yes, we know what we're saying.
As in,
Experience.
has
Our
taught us-
recipe is long.
Sorry, I let you see. Okay, so what's the first of all men we should avoid now?
Girl, you know what I'm gonna say.
Start.
Broke men.
Well, my
definition of broke is like it's not just about you not having, it's you not even trying to like do anything to be able to help your life. Like you're just at home sat doing nothing.
She doesn't have ambition.
Yeah, if your parents are rich and you're not doing anything and
That's
you know,
still-
yeah, it's still
That's
even
true.
broke.
That's still a
That
broke
makes
man.
sense.
Yeah.
Yes, so.
Don't even judge that. We say right up past.
Yes, true. I'm thinking like, what? Imagine we want to go out to go and eat, and before we go and eat, you have to ask your daddy to transfer you money
Hey!
for
God
us.
of Jesus, no.
But let me ask you a question. Like, if that's his dad's money, like, what's the issue? Again, I'm trying to put a question who will bring
No,
up.
because that basically, I should just be with your dad. Let's cut out the middleman.
You can go out the middleman.
Out the
Yeah.
middleman.
might
That was
as
what
well.
capital is.
Might as
Wow.
well.
Okay.
Maybe no.
Okay. What about the girl? What if should she also not be broke?
No,
Yeah.
as a woman, you can't be broke. Like at a certain point, one, you'll end up pissing off your man, and two,
You actually will,
Yeah.
yeah.
Think about it. And then
Yeah,
Like, she
imagine now,
every single thing you need him. Every
imagine
single thing.
you're
yeah.
arguing with him, your period has come, you don't have money for pad.
Ah! Jesus,
Okay.
no.
That's a
And
different
if,
level.
and if he really wants to do you, you will bleed there.
Say we really want.
What's the
You need to have your own money.
Yeah.
Very
Definitely.
true.
You need walkout money as well. He's pissing you off. Well, I'm going
Yeah,
home.
not that
Yeah.
you're tied to.
And then now you're angry and you realize you can't leave. Why? Because you don't have money for cab.
I feel like they respect you more when you also have your own.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
True.
first one, broke
Yeah.
man. Okay. Ticked. Your type of man.
Avoid. I'm gonna use the one you said before.
What?
Non-challant men.
Okay. We're bringing that back.
Don't be,
Yeah.
don't be acting like you're too cool for school.
Yeah.
Because if I started doing cool for you now, you will say I'm a bitch.
Okay.
You actually like.
But do you think girls actually like bad guys? Like girls like guys that don't send them? Is that true or false?
I'm glad you said girls and not ladies, because as a girl you're young, you're like 12, you're just playing around. But if you know yourself and you know what you want, why are you gonna be with someone that is treating you like a tissue? Maybe the person has daddy issues, so fix that.
What do you think?
Sorry, I need to ask. How would daddy issues make someone like that?
So if you have daddy issues where your daddy was absent, right?
Yeah.
So you tend
Why
to
do you
attract
use
people.
decor?
We just swam into the middle. Listen, you tend to attract guys that are like
Absent.
Yeah, absent, non-challant, don't give too much, emotionally unavailable. You know, I actually have to like work on that like at a year, because when you start realizing you attract the same kind of men, it's built up on daddy issues. Or maybe you have parents that are hot and cold, so they were never like stable. They're just like therapy sessions. I'm going.
Yeah, so that's why they. So what are the signs that show that a guy is non-challant?
Cool. You guys are together, chilling. He's there. He's present. When he leaves you now, the replies are slow. He's not messaging you good morning. But if you message him, he will respond, but he's never the first one. He tries to act like say he's too
busy.
Yeah, like, and then I don't like guys that phone busy.
Yeah,
Stop
you're
phooning.
never that
You're not
busy.
busier
Never
than
that
me.
busy.
Yeah. No, let's start there.
Let's call a spade a spade. I don't care if you're working. Me too, I'm working. You think my job is easy? Plus, see me sit here with mine. Myself, I'm busy. You understand? And then you're not doing like you're too. Because let's be real. If we both start forming busy like this, no one will talk.
Yeah.
And you should always remember the energy at the beginning, because in the beginning it was not the same job he had.
I recently said that to someone. I said, listen, I feel like you love Bob. So what's that? I said, you come like you've got mad energy, and I said, I'm not even gonna lie. If all these things you're doing, if it stops, we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
And you'll never hear
Because
from me. They will give you that energy in the beginning so much.
Yeah.
And
Can you explain what love bombing is for the girls who don't know?
love bombing essentially is when they're just, it's everything's a facade.
Yeah.
They're just throwing you love.
Yeah.
Like they'll buy you gifts, call you all the time.
When
You know,
get
people
married.
don't understand that gift buying is also a form of love bombing.
What's the biggest
You know, I
one?
learned that end of last year. Someone can meet you, and the next thing they're buying you the bags and like instantly, like
Almost
within
like
a
there's
month,
no space.
there's no space. So, like, you might not be materialistic, but obviously you like that because you're like, okay, this guy is really providing. Hello, scam. So,
Why is it
Next
scam?
thing
it's a scam because you're gonna fall in love.
Okay. I think it's
because he will
for
also be present. He's also going to give you the love, the attention, and the money and the stuff. So you're going to be thinking it's for real. Exactly. Next thing you know, I love you. Next thing you know,
and it
It's a
just
form-
switches up.
It's a form of control.
yeah, it is. Cheers, girl.
Think about it. A guy buys you a Chanel bag and you think you're going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. After
No.
you spend how much?
Yeah.
No, you're not going
You're not
anywhere.
going anywhere. You can't know. Never.
That's why
It's
you
crazy.
can't say yes to gifts too quickly.
Yeah.
I,
Don't see Demz. That doesn't mean you should not say no. Let's go to one. All I'm saying
Don't
is,
kill me.
if you're saying yes, don't start giving the guy too much of your attention.
Honestly, guys, if a guy is really giving you all the attention every single time, good morning, princess. Da, 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 da.
It's too much.
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie.
you see the problem, because you just
You just said all the attention.
is like
It's too much now.
no, she said non-challant, so
Oh,
the guy
yeah.
that is quote unquote. And I say, okay, what is the guy that is really there? We don't want to go for that. So
Do you know
what's
what it
the
is?
issue there?
the solution, because I realized you said something. Love bombing.
Yeah.
The solution around that is, even if he buys you a major gift, you say thank you, very appreciative, and you still show him coldness, still show him shaking.
Shiggy.
Because
Yeah.
that way the gifts will continue to come.
Yeah.
Why
Because
is
he's still
shaking?
trying to buy your love.
So what
Shiggy
is
is like you're not gonna
You're
start
not really
being like,
giving
oh
him
yeah, I'm
attention.
coming over to me. What are you
Yeah.
doing? No, stay.
No,
like,
you don't stay
do
at his
that.
house. You
Yeah.
make me like, I like my bed.
You know all of us that look like this, but all of our girls. That's the problem.
No,
You know, you're with
I'm another
guys.
girl, but let's
Yeah.
be real.
Not
the one
for
that you don't
non-challant.
really, the
Yeah.
one that I think people that love bomb me, maybe it's the daddy issues, isn't it? But the people that love bomb me, I don't think I like that. Like,
yeah.
not saying be wicked, yeah.
Yeah.
But, let me
I
be
don't
free.
know. Let me breathe.
Good morning,
Yeah,
darling.
yeah.
How are you?
What are the ones that
Baby,
do too
you
much?
haven't messaged me tonight. Babe, I
Hey.
called you, you didn't pick up. And now I start rolling my eyes. But what do you mean I called you, didn't pick up? You're my dad.
Yeah. So when you start talking to someone, to avoid like any love bombing or non-challant or whatever, don't do too much too soon. That's just
Yeah.
me.
Even
you
never.
as well.
I don't think it's a good sign when
Yeah.
people might argue, but when things are going too fast and you feel like
Yeah.
it's going too fast, you
Yeah.
should check it. Like,
Yeah.
why is
That's
it
what
going
people don't
too
understand.
fast?
People don't know what love bombing is. I promise
Yeah.
you meet someone you want to get married in 2 months. Bro.
The type of mental where like, oh, I don't know what to call it, but you know those guys that never want to call it something.
Why are you
know
looking at me?
Yeah, you look like me so.
No, I'm just saying. Why are you laughing? You want to say situation?
Okay, I'm gonna call it. Title it time wasters.
Yeah.
Yes.
1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 1 year, 1 year, 6 months. You still don't know what's happening.
I don't know.
2 years. 3 years.
It's busy questions. They worry you. Why are you talking?
No, you keep giving me side eye. No, you look at the camera and looking at me.
Busy questions.
Francis, who wasted your time?
I don't know.
It's something where like you're there for a while and you
Yeah.
still don't know what is happening, and time is a different thing if it's like you're not sure if you even want, but when you know you are sure, but he's like, sis, I feel like avoid this type of men in your 20s.
True.
20s is not the time for you to be locked down into what you don't know for however long. Then you now become, when it now doesn't work out, you become really angry, you become bitter, and sometimes tell people that you wasted time with. The next month you can't get married. I don't know how that happens, but Yeah, I feel like, what do you guys think?
I definitely agree with that because like time wasters are very raw. Like you know one thing that I also learned, like there's a difference between when a guy wants you and when a guy wants to be with you. So like when you find out the difference, like you notice that some people. You guys think I'm shy. You know that some people just waste their time, like all that inconsistency. When you're that's another guy. Sorry,
Inconsistent. We're coming for that one. Exactly. But yeah, what do you think, Danny?
I just feel like why I like to avoid those type of guys, time wasters, is because those are the type of people that will have you like looking at yourself like, am I not good enough?
Oh yeah.
Because somebody is he just still wants to be in the streets. And you know what? Sometimes you just gotta accept that's okay. Like I also think, I'm not gonna lie, the only reason why I slightly see where men are coming from is because the thought of marriage scares me. The idea of being locked down to one person and then now everyone knows me as so-and-so's wife. And then the way like most like Nigerian men from what I see is like you have your wife and you still have side chick. And then you're supposed to be happy with your position as wife. You marriage.
But okay, let's even remove marriage aside. Like that's even good. Okay, at least you know that it's an actual.
No, but that would feel like a time. That would feel like a waste of time.
It is a waste
I
of
wasted
time.
all this time. I did engagement. We did. What's the one that you go to meet the parents? Everyone lie down on the floor. Then next thing you know, now I'm married to you, and I feel like you wasted my time. You wasted my good years.
Yeah.
You wasted my years. I should have been outside living my best life.
Period.
No,
Yeah.
not even the dating stage. I even think sometimes I get scared of dating people because now you're associated with this person. Now the next person you want to meet now is now you're scared because you have to start breaking the news that you spoke to someone else before.
I know, right? And then you now find out that probably their friends. My friend.
You find out they're friends, but it makes it worse. I feel like what then makes it worse is maybe that guy then knew when the other one was playing with other girls. So now you even look a bit stupid because how did you not know?
And then you go, oh my god, that's crazy. But I want to ask you something. If you're with a guy and then you find out that like he's friends with someone you had like something to do with, but far friends, but still friends, would you tell him?
You don't tell him until you start to notice that maybe now they interact with each other's
I would never tell him once you come and meet me to say FT. Because I used to be like that. I'll be the one that will come to you and say, okay, this happened. And sometimes they don't even know you. They might be interacting every day, but the guy.
But what if like you don't say anything and then that person says the wrong thing and you don't seem dishonest because it's like you're not telling me. Why did you tell me then?
Yeah.
But if I see you guys hang out like this, then I'll tell you. But if he's on chat, how do I know you guys are chatting?
That's different now. But
yeah,
you ask him, that means you know that they talk.
Yeah, you know, but he doesn't know you know. You get what I mean?
I'll give you one scenario.
I want to hear this.
I'll give you one scenario, yeah?
That's mine.
So how does the girl know that the guy is wasting her time?
Time is going.
And there's no benefit, nothing, no growth.
Oh my gosh, that is the key word you just said. No benefit. Like sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, you need to be selfish in this life. You need to sit back, look at yourself, and be like, how is this situation benefiting me?
Yeah.
What have I gained from this situation?
Yeah.
It's not even about money. Has the person even given you connections? Has the person even helped you with anything that you have going on in your life? How have they bettered your life? If the answer is in no way, you need to get rid of that
literally
time.
the same if you were single and when you're like
You're probably
You're even worse.
yeah, because now you now have dead weight.
Now you're even broke.
Yeah, because you be buying me Valentine gifts and shit, so you're always spending your own money.
Did you buy
maybe.
anybody anything for Valentine's?
Yeah, expensive. Don't worry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Now what about you?
That's the way you're put me at this spot. What about you? No. What about you? You didn't answer.
Yeah.
I didn't buy. Oh, but did you get? Yes. Come back to that. What about you?
I didn't buy anything. I don't believe in buying men gifts.
Yeah.
Not
but
anymore.
you go. Oh.
I used to back in the day. I don't believe that. That's my role.
So what's the rule?
Spoil me. That's my role.
So what do you then put back into the person's life? Obviously, it mustn't be gifts.
I think it
feel like
depends on the level of
it
relationship.
does. I put in beginning stages, I'm not buying.
What's beginning say to you?
Beginning
Am I
stage.
throwing the question like that?
Yes, what?
Beginning stage.
No, I feel like I'm but she finishes.
Beginning stage is anything before now we're both catching feelings. To me, that's beginning
That's
stage.
big. You guys don't even know each other. Yeah, that's too fast.
Which is why I shouldn't be
Yeah.
buying you anything.
Okay. Next
Yeah.
type of man to avoid. Demz.
Stubborn men. I don't have time for you or your stubbornness.
What do you
Stop
mean
it.
stubborn?
Stubborn in the sense where, okay, let's use communication. That can also go into it. Like, you're wrong about something, or I don't like something that you did.
Does not take
And
correction.
because you want to prove that you're a man, you're now trying to be stubborn about your point. But it's blatant to everyone, and I can't even tell you, because let's be real, I'm a girl, so anything that happens, I'm going to tell my friend to make sure I'm not running mad. You understand?
Yeah.
So me and my friends have all concluded you are in the wrong. I'm not come to tell you, sir, you're in the wrong. I don't really like what you did. Like, can we go by a different way next time? What do you mean? You're trying to.
If you have someone like that, how do you even resolve conflict? It's now
Yeah,
like
conflict,
how you
exactly.
resolve is from you saying, okay, sorry. Like
You
how,
understand?
as a
And
husband,
now
like how would that
everything,
work?
you have to sweep everything under the rug.
Yeah.
And then
No,
there's no
that's
one to
not
go
good.
talk to tell him, because then no one is above him. If it's that way, like, you need to make sure that the person you're talking to has someone they respect and someone they will listen to, because you need someone that will talk some sense
Yeah.
into them. Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate. Maybe it's the longer you're in a relationship that you start to have someone like a mediator. But I was in a relationship before that like we became like that. So it's like when we have a fight, I have to explain to his friend, kind of talk sense
Oh,
into
yeah,
him,
no.
and I hate that shit. If I have to
I've
meet
met
someone
one
else
like
for
maybe
your
married or
bullshit,
something.
then
Yeah.
no. Because
At that
even
point-
married, why are you bringing in my mom to tell me some shit?
At that point,
Because sometimes you will not.
You can be my sister though. I don't mind.
No.
I know my mom.
Name not my mom. Name not
At
Yeah,
that
that's
point-
just long. Like my mom is going to start taking
Yeah.
it very deeply. So
at that point, you're better off being with a friend.
yeah,
No,
no, yeah,
because the
yeah.
friend has sense.
Yeah,
he doesn't
clearly.
have sense.
Yeah.
Then, even in terms of me, sorry, I know it might sound bad, but if I'm married to a man and then you go and not even put snitch to my mom, we're divorcing.
Yeah, what's that
I
about?
think that's so disrespectful.
I feel like the guy too will have the same reaction if he does something and then you're going to meet his mom or something. It's like, bro, I'm the man of the house.
And
So
I
me
think
too, I'm
why
the man
me-
of the house.
Okay, let me give you an instance.
Yeah.
Let's just say we have a kid or something, and we're arguing over something that has to do with the family unit
Yeah.
or something, and I'm just not getting through to you.
Yeah.
Maybe it comes with maybe you want to send the child to boarding school, and I don't want that. I think you should.
Yeah, I get that kind of thing.
But and then it's like you're talking to him, it's not working. What's the alternative for me to now ignore you and take my child to? When you say
I
that,
do get your
that's the thing. Now you need, because he's not listening.
Yeah.
You're like, I need to talk to someone that will now get my point, because you're not. That's what I mean. Wedding. I don't mean any
I
small
get what you
thing.
mean. Yeah.
And sometimes he's not
Yeah.
saying, what am I going to do? I'm not going to now like I need help. So
I do
that's
understand.
what I felt.
That scenario, I don't even know. That has scared me so much because
Really?
I think because I don't marriage, kids, all of that
Yeah.
scares me. So I haven't actually thought that far. You know, I'd lose my mind.
I feel like you should have this type of conversation.
My
with
child,
you. Yeah.
like I know, and it's crazy because when you have a child, it's not just your child; it's yours and someone
Yeah,
else's
yes,
shared
exactly.
being.
Yeah.
But as far as I'm concerned, I carried it. I pushed it out. That's my child. So in my head, what I say goes. Like you as the man, in my head, you're just figurehead. I'm just giving you that because society says I'm meant to place you there. I need you for your income. I need you for. Do you understand? Do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So in that situation now with school, it's a dead end between two of you.
No, it's not a dead end.
So what would you do?
I push the child, so I decide.
But then he wouldn't agree.
What do you mean? Then don't worry, I don't need you to pay his school fees. So if I
Maybe- no, but that
maybe
would
if you're
not
maybe
cause conflict.
exactly there's no you're not resolving anything. That's
Yeah.
my point.
No,
If you
I've
want to
resolved-
I know you
resolved
can't,
the
you
issue.
can't, you can't just take your.
and if
child
you're
and
here,
then
maybe if
go
you're
to
in
your
London,
family.
if you're here, that can fly.
That's why I'm not gonna be here.
Okay.
Okay, girl, you better.
Sorry, in London, the women have more rights. when it
Yeah,
comes to the
and
child.
they know. Once I feel like you
Yeah.
need someone that you know that he will listen to. If there's nobody that man listens to, that's scary.
Yeah.
Would you
That's
go
scary.
therapy?
That's
Would you
actually
go
scary.
therapy with
They will
your
agree.
man?
That's our man that carry me to you, not therapist that he will
I
follow
swear,
you.
imagine if now that
It
problem.
will be like you're wasting money.
Problem.
So
So
I don't
at that
know.
point, do you not have to then analyze, look at your situation and be like, maybe this situation isn't
Yeah,
for
that's
you?
why I pray from the start.
I mean, unfortunately, that's the last straw.
I hate that. I can't.
Yeah.
Like it's like talking to a I can't deal with
And it's
someone that
quite-
I can't communicate.
Yeah,
It's
like
just
everything
crazy.
is a problem.
Yeah, it's too much.
I know people say like I've seen people who are dating for like 6 years and they get married and the first year they're done.
Wow.
And I know that people who are, maybe they even live with themselves while dating, but they always say like marriage is so different. And I feel like just this generation, for
Yeah.
example, and they have like issues with commitment. I'm like, how will you marry? Like,
Yeah.
to be honest, what do you guys think about staying with your partner
Partner
before.
before,
I
right.
personally don't think I have to.
Yeah.
Live with your partner.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
I personally don't think I have to.
Would you want to?
Huh?
Most people say yes. It's not. I don't have to. That's what I think.
Okay, no one's saying you have to.
Some people say they
I'm
have to before
I'm
they
letting you
marry.
know as your friend.
But I have to.
You damn well have to.
Why?
Because, one, you need to. It's little. The thing is,
Yeah,
you get
you-
married,
yeah.
and then you now after the wedding, now you now start to deep. There's certain things he does that I actually can't take.
Yeah.
But if you're with someone for a particular time, for example, I just feel like if you
Because-
decide, you decide.
Do you know why I agree with that? That's not real life. Because even me, like even if I'm with my partner for 5 months at a stretch, like it's still a front. Trust me.
It is.
Yeah.
But my
That's
argument
what I was.
is
Yeah.
living with each other doesn't actually solve that problem.
Yeah.
You can
No,
live
but
with
I
them,
do-
still get married, and it still
No,
didn't work.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It
Like
will
I've-
solve certain things.
Yeah.
So, for instance, if you live with your partner
I
beforehand,
see your perspective. I used to be like that before, but with your
I
perspective,
see
feel
both.
like
I see both, but
Yeah.
I just
The thing
go.
is,
You
sometimes
sometimes
don't
I
even
feel
put,
you-
don't put him ahead of yourself. You got to think for you. So now when you're not living with him, you now analyze. All right, cool. This person is a slob. This person doesn't actually clean up.
I think you
This
know
person-
that.
This person
Yeah, I
doesn't
think
wash
you
his
You
will.
will
face.
know that without.
No, I feel like you would know those kind of. But the next type of guy to avoid is the kind of guy that's always out at night. Like you,
The
always
outside
out,
guy.
bro. Outside, and they even go as far as even posting the club today's poster.
And he's not a promoter.
He goes as far to share it. Like at this place today, bro. Like nah. I can't even deal. That is so bad
Because
because
someone would think because you're an influencer, you
Yeah.
wouldn't mind that. What's your thing about
It's
it?
embarrassing. Your
Yeah.
man's always in the club.
I realize that
Why are you
most
posting in the first
people
place?
in our industry don't like people who are also outside. I think
Yeah.
it's the opposite. Like my job is already so out there.
Yeah.
So you want
The-
something private for yourself.
Yeah, you want the man to just be like
Mhm. The
not
one that
like
Like, do you
it.
want your man introverted or extroverted? Or like
A bit
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you too introverted that I'm now stepping out to do my job and you're complaining.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one that gets me is you're in the club with your man. Every babe that enters,
oh my god.
Everyone is coming over. Oh, they come to hug your man.
Like a place in
Yeah,
Lagos,
yeah.
let me see your entry Zaza. Then they'll start hailing the guy. They'll say, yeah, but no Oga, they know your first name. Let's say his name is I don't know, Thomas Kule. Kule. They'll say Kule. They'll not shake you. The bodyguard will not say, Kule, you tried yesterday. You really tried. Hey, my man.
Just yesterday. So you were using to bring someone new. Just yesterday. That's embarrassing.
That is I can't. No.
You know me, my level of confidence now is if that happened at the door, you tried yesterday, you just see me there and I'm shocking.
He's in left.
He said, where are you going? I said, home. Home. I said, what? You don't have any innovation. You couldn't find anything new.
But I also want to ask you something, right? How do you feel? Like, are you comfortable with your guy going out?
Yeah.
Like, if let me say it's a weekend, right, and he goes out Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
To the club.
To-
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Don't worry. No, even though I'm new to this Lagos,
Yeah.
I shan't know. Somebody I know will be in that club.
I can like. I need your contact. I need your contact.
Me, I would just send a picture, say this one is wearing red.
Yes.
Has he
Like,
made
but
time for you?
Exactly.
If you
okay,
didn't make time for me, that's another
yeah.
thing.
But I feel like, because you know how guys, yeah, I don't know, I would say most guys, right, or men, they don't like their babes going out. Do you get? Like, they can be cool with it. They're like, okay, yeah, you're
Going out with
today.
them or going out?
No, not going out, like going out clubbing. Especially with your girls. One thing, like,
Because who is
one
the
time I used to think, yeah, I think like that, like, oh boy, it's my girls. Until I understood the perspective, okay, who is the person that, but sometimes, you know, like now, when I go out most times and my girls, we all know people are places, so we can get free drinks and stuff, so we don't actually, we'll get a table by ourselves or whatever. And you know, even when like he's being too friendly to people around you, you're with your girls and he's,
He knows everybody, all the girls are like, oh,
You
you
know-
know, I thought you can be nice without being friendly.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like, oh my god, like I've known you since I was
Yeah.
a child. Like it's been too much.
Do that. If I'm in the club with you as a guy and everyone's coming to me, okay, they might, because they'll be like, I love your YouTube. I don't mind that. But if you're a guy, that's why I don't lose guard outside.
Yeah.
You know,
I
you
know,
understand.
me too.
I
Yeah.
don't.
I saw you today.
I
I
like
wanted to
to
say
be-
hi.
I like to be attached to a man. Like you shouldn't be able to say, oh, I know his girl now. I know his babe.
Oh my god, me too. And then they start to hear your name somehow because you were friends with him, his clique.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know, just be by yourself. Just
Yeah.
don't. This
Yeah.
like it's crazy because I don't
Why
like
you
that.
why you still bringing me back up?
Yeah,
Oh,
facts.
yeah.
Don't talk about me. Don't talk about me. Don't mention my name.
Exactly. That's why I deny all of it.
Facts. Deny.
Doesn't mean that like if it ever comes, I'll say the truth. But like if you ask me, yeah, in public, never. I can't be claiming some kind of. Now my name can't be associated with some kind of.
Guys, avoid inconsiderate men. Men that purposely act clueless. They try to act like, say, your feelings aren't that deep. It's always deep.
Yeah.
It's always deep. Like, take my feelings into consideration. Take anything I'm going through into consideration, especially if you tell me you like me. Don't be forming that you like me and you don't really like me. That's dead.
Can you give an example?
It's Valentine's Day and then you're then telling me Valentine's Day is not that deep. Are you mad?
I think that's just
inconsiderate.
Yeah. I think that's just an excuse.
Did you see that viral video and then the guy was on the phone shouting, it was going viral in the UK, and the guy was like, it's not that deep, man, Valentine's Day is only one day, I don't care if your friends are getting flowers, so I shouldn't go to work because yeah. And then his friend was recording it laughing and posted it, and his girl was on the phone complaining to him that you couldn't even get me like a £1 because in the UK you go to pound and you get £1 plastic.
Apparently, flowers in Nigeria are very expensive. In Nigeria,
anything nice in Nigeria is expensive. Like it's almost like they glorify poverty. Like restaurants are more expensive in Nigeria than they are in Nigeria. That does not make sense.
Yeah, and it's frozen fish. They're frying there. They're cooking it fresh from the sea. It's from ShopRite.
It's at ShopRite.
The calamari is not buzzing like
the calamari
oh my god, right?
What? You don't try with the steak, but even the steak tastes Nigerian. It tastes like meat.
If you don't like something, tell him, because something happened to me, right? During Christmas, one time, I didn't get like he did something before Christmas, but Christmas I didn't get anything. And so he told me that what he did there was Christmas Day, but he didn't tell me. So I was upset. And I know I shouldn't be bratty, but I tapped into that bratty side of myself and I was like, boy, don't put me on some low maintenance shit. I'm not one of those. So I kind of made that very clear. And the vibe was weird for a few days, but I was glad at some point I felt bad. But I was like, yeah, sometimes you have to tap into that bratty side of you. And funny thing, Valentine came, he did like a proper gift and he was like that he's doing this to avoid. He was like, I'm doing this before you come and fight me.
Sometimes you get frustrated and it's like,
exactly.
They generally don't know why you're angry.
Yeah.
Because to them, some of them, they're like, I can't read your mind, so that it's not that deep. Or
I don't like that kind of shit. Stop acting.
Some people I just feel like, I've never had a babe that told me that she expects a Christmas. Honestly, some people don't know.
No, he said the same thing too.
Yeah, some people don't know. So like, if you not get upset, like,
I never got a Christmas present before.
I'm not even trying to be a bitch. In my head, what's the point of me being in a relationship? I entered one so I could all these occasions.
Yes,
I feel love. Yes. Christmas or Hanukkah.
Yeah, even Easter.
I don't care.
Give me money to go and buy whatever I'm buying.
On Easter, I expect to see Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Even on what's that one? What's the Irish day that they wear green?
St. Patrick's Day.
Get me a clover.
That's why you even said Irish, because what does it have to do with you?
Even Salah. Let's
even Salah. Yeah. Salah, I'm sending you around.
Thank you so much. Even when the Muslims are doing what's our Eid. I want something as well. Me saying I'm hungry, and then you buy me shawarma. Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah,
exactly. I'm happy. Why? Because that's something considerate.
Yeah,
not that I'm hungry. And then you're messaging me back saying, sorry, fella, please eat. Please eat for me.
Oh my god, please eat for me.
I'm not gonna lie. I've blocked 2 people for that. I swear down. Please eat for me. Eat what?
Or even like when it comes to work, like YouTube, maybe something. I don't know, whenever I get like a copyright strike, after I've worked hard, just like
sis.
It really is. At least empathize. You can't do anything, to be honest.
Empathize.
You understand, you want to know what happened.
Yeah.
Okay, loves, I hope you enjoyed this. If you guys know how many times we had to cut back, really did the tea very well. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. You guys enjoyed it.
Same here. I mean, this was fun.
Therapy session.
It really was.
Okay, now don't forget to subscribe to Frances, subscribe to Miss Demz. I'll leave all their details below.
Yeah.
And we did something on her channel.
Yeah, we will do.
Okay.
Tonight.
Don't worry about time.
No, we'll see. I'm actually in the mood. We just have a new person.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't worry, my videos are short.
I trust you. It's a wrap.
That's it. Yeah. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.